Okay, we're in Electra, Texas, taking a little charge break before we get to town. I was running really low, and now that we're close to town, I knew there would be more traffic, and I didn't want to be stuck, like really slugging it out on my own without the motor. So we're just going to take I don't know, maybe 30-minute charge break, and pack everything back up, and realize a big truck, and head on through town. I'm gonna look for a church as we go through town, and pray about it. And if I see a church that kind of strikes me as a place I might want to be in the morning, I might make camp somewhere near town so I can go back to the church wherever it's at. Issue of the day: Sophie, for some reason, loves to go up here. I guess she can't. She loves to go to that little ledge which rests on the fender, and she's not as skinny as she used to be, and I don't know, every now and then we'll hit a bump and she puts on the brakes, and so in fear of ruining a wheel or burning out a tire or tearing up some bearings or whatever, I keep rearranging and trying to make it uncomfortable for her. So I opened the door, and she is all the way up there where that bicycle pump is at, on the very back ledge, which I kind of like, cause well, she already broke it once, and it's been kind of patched up, but it's a weight distribution wise, it's a good weight spot for her. Maybe when I get a chance, if I get somewhere near a saw or a hardware store that might rough cut a piece of 1x for me to fix it back up, I might fix that back up and try to find a way to actually trap her in there. And I know that sounds horrible, but it's a bigger spot than you think. It's way bigger than a pet carrier, and I would have access to her through the trunk. And she is 2/3 of this are real estate she could sleep in, spread out, and be crazy comfortable. But dog thinking, well, lack of thinking, because she's a dog, she for some reason wants to be as high as possible. So anyway, Electra, Texas, kind of spooky. I guess it's kind of hard for you to see where. Anyway, it's not a great place to be. Where we're at, we're just on the outskirts of town. We're actually outside town right now, but you know what I mean. There's electricity here, not anything I could plug into, but there's a light. And I kind of like that idea. The fear when I stop to charge on the road or just off the road, I don't know, I always have this crazy vision of someone just plowing through the trailer with me in it. So anyway, talked to my pastor in Denver, Pastor Mark Hardacre from Landing Place Church tonight. Man, he's preached an awesome message, and you should tune in. Landing Place Church, Denver, Colorado, Commerce City. If you just search for Landing Place Church, you'll see like mountains, orange, blue, Bronco colors, of course, and mountains in their logo. And click on watch live if you catch them live. If not, you can later on in the week, which I hate it when it happens and I miss the live shot and I gotta wait until somebody posts the week one, which last week they posted really early. I think I watched it on Sunday. Anyway, great messages. If you're not from Landing Place, this series might be, well, you know what? I take that back. I was going to say it might not be for you because it's all about their vision and where they're going and what they plan on doing. But let me tell you, if you're a pastor, take a look, because he's hitting a God note like every week on this thing about their vision and where they want to go. You could just like erase the Adams County and put your county, or erase Commerce City and put your city. Because let me tell you, it's a vision worth riding 1,000 miles for. Matter of fact, I wanted to talk to him so bad after the message, because, man, it's like every time I hear it, I was like, I gotta be there. I need to be there. I need to get there. This is exactly what I've prayed for all my Christian life, is a church that really just wants to forget about the worldly business part of it, and man, just dive in to getting Jesus to everybody in your county, and finding and trusting God for a good strategy, good tactics to do it. And man, he's just like preaching my heart, and it's killing me because I'm hundreds of miles away and I'm on a bicycle and I want to be there. But you know what? I'll be there soon enough. Anyway, I've been having a lot of issues with fear, anxiety on the road, and being scared, being scared to leave one spot because I'm afraid I'm going to break down in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. Bubba's going to get me, or whatever you want to, it's just scary, But man, he prayed for me, and I prayed for him, and I walked away like ready to tackle the night, man, ready to get some miles behind me. And we did get some miles behind us. We wore out a battery, so hey, man, that's a big battery. So anyway, probably could go a lot further if Sophie would stay off the brakes. But I just hope wherever you go to church tomorrow, man, I hope that it's filled full of the Spirit of God. I just hope that the worship of Lord, I pray, Father, Lord, every church represented by my friends, every church represented by those on my friends list and my YouTube subscribers, wherever they end up, Lord, whether it be their home church or a church they're visiting this week, you show up. You show up before they do and inspire their pastors, Lord, to preach a message, Lord, that draws them into a perfect relationship with you, or at least, Lord, a growing relationship with you. None of us are perfect, and the very human aspect of relationships is none of them are perfect either. But God can be perfecting you, sermon by sermon, day by day, experience by experience. And not everybody. I was talking to Mark, and I was saying, I'm not putting anybody at risk. I don't have a family that's at risk. It's me and a dog. And really, she's actually having a better time than I am. So every time I open the door, we're someplace new. She's got new females to go explore. So anyway, not everybody has to live the crazy life that I live, man. God's got a better plan for you somewhere. Just grab a hold of it and go with it, whatever it is, man. You're going to be so shocked how blessed you're going to be. Prosperity, prosperity is not all money. Prosperity is about having the money you need to do what God called you to do. But if you think that you can't get there because you don't have money, or you think you're not blessed because you don't have money, oh man, you just follow the trail of obedience to God, and you will have everything you need. You might not have a giant Learjet, you might not have a big town car, or whatever it is that makes you think you made it, but being in constant contact with God, being in a constant communication with God, being in a place with God where you see fruit on a daily basis, that's prosperity. I pray you have great church tomorrow. Have a good night.